away, and not counting the numerous people who are killed now, who were buried alive in shallow graves or shot by their front door or macheted out in the street by these vicious cutthroats. This is Johnny Sexton's World. I'm Johnny Sexton. Let's lighten it up a little bit, okay? We're going to do a little music, and we'll be back, and what we're going to do is we'll talk about the media spin on this whole Afghanistan thing. We got some border numbers that'll shake your ass. We've got some other things coming up, a couple things on the S1 bill that was put into the Senate right before the vacation. Got the Cuomo Brothers meeting with Tony Shifton and the Godfather, but coming up right now on the Johnny Sexton's World Show, it is the Pet Shop Boys, West End Girls.
Sometimes you're better off dead. There's a gun in your hand that's pointing at your head. You think you're mad, too unstable, kicking in chairs and knocking down tables in a restaurant in a West End town. Call the police, there's a madman around, running down underground to a dive bar in a West End town. In a West End town, a dead end world, the East End boys and West End girls. In a West End town, a dead end world, the East End boys and West End girls. Too many shadows, whispering voices, faces on posters, too many choices. If, when, why, what, how much have you got? Have you got it, you get it? If so, how often? Which do you choose, a hard or soft option? In a West End town, a dead end world, the East End boys and West End girls. In a West End town, a dead end world, the East End boys and West End girls. You got a heart of glass or a heart of stone. Just you wait till I get you home. We've got no future, we've got no past. Here today, built to last in every city and every nation, from Lake Geneva to the Finland Station. And a West End town, a dead end world, the East End boys and West End girls. A West End town, a dead end world, East End boys, West End girls.
In a summit meeting somewhere in upstate New York.
Andrew, Chris, I want to thank the two of you for coming. As you know, I had a tremendous respect for your father. And that was a guy that really knew the value of a buck. There wasn't a thing you couldn't buy before marrying him. He had a price for everything. But I digress. Please take your head out of my crotch, Chris.
Sorry, Your Excellency.
Andy. You have disappointed the family. You have gone awry.
Here we stay good.
You let the pussy culture win. Not becoming of a real man, but someone with them.
There
will be no explaining. We have to make you over. So we brought in a makeover expert. He has some great experience in this area. Vito, send him in.
Live from Radio City in Florida, it's Tony Sexton.
Jesus Christ, what the hell is he doing here? All right, stop the music. Spread out, everybody. Spread out and stop the music. Cut the recording on the... okay. All right, now sit down and spread out your knuckleheads.
Tony, first of all, I want to thank you for coming. But please allow me to stop. These boys need help. Mr. Shipton has been an Iraq employee for many years. So, without further ado, I give you the floor, Mr. Shipton.
Okay, Godfather, thanks. First of all, there's a nice present I brought for you.
Thank you. Thank you, Campbell.
That's the good card there, and 20 that card there. But that's the good stuff, the hard stuff, no filters, you know.
Yeah, no, Tony. Thank you very much. I quit smoking about 25 years ago, don't you remember?
No, I'm sorry. Maybe you can give it to your daughter or something, okay? You know, it builds a good, strong heart. Well, anyway, let's get moving on here. Godfather, let me pull them all before I get started.
Excuse me?
Oh, sorry, Godfather. My humblest of apologies. Arthur, let me pull them all. Here, use this is why you brought me. Here you go. Okay. Now, the problem as I see it is, first of all, is you got yourself caught, Andrew, you got caught dipping your pen in the company ink well. What? Listen, let me put it another way for you so you understand. You don't fish in the company swamp.
Who's fishing?
All right, let me put it to you in straight Italian vernacular that I know, okay? You don't go tossing your stromboli in the company's sauce, capisce?
Well, you're not that.
Okay, listen. 2 days before you leave the joint, you go on that show with the tuna-licking broads, you know, the View, the black guy that looks like a woman or thinks she's a woman or whatever, Whoopi, whatever his name is, and the other one, who the hell knows, the Jew broad with the penis, the Joy Behar. You go on the show with them, okay? And I'll make you look more sympathetic, trust me, okay? So for the next week and a half, you pack up the joint, lock, stock, tape record, okay? I'm not going to make the same mistake I made with Nixon. We take everything except the sheets, because I hear they're still stained from the lead spits, you know? Let him another portable, Arthur. So while everyone's watching you and your new boyfriend, Britney Spears, on the Dyke-a-thon, we'll be loading up the trucks. And we gotta get that stuff down to through the fence by 2, so it'll be out of the country by 4. And we can make some dough on it, you know? You know, we can put some money away. Any questions?
Did you say you worked for Nixon?
I'd keep quiet if I were you, Fredo. We gotta get Andrew back in the political forum as soon as possible. Listen up, chowderheads. This week what I did it with Kennedy. Britney Spears will be a Marilyn Monroe. You bring us on a couple of dates, take her out a couple of times, have a few laughs, bang her a couple of times, take some pictures, and Viola, you're back in the limelight again. Any questions?
Tony, did you say what Kennedy?
Well, I gotta go. I got things to do. Bolari! Let me pull balls. Party.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mambo number 5. 345. Everybody in the car, so come on, let's ride to the liquor store around the corner. The boys say they want some gin and juice, but I really don't wanna be a buzz like I had last week. I must stay deep, cause talk is cheap. I like Angela, Pamela, Sandra, and Rita. And as I continue, you know they're getting sweeter. So what can I do? I really bag you, my lord. To me, flirting is just like a sport. Anything fly, it's all good. Let me jump in, please sing in the trumpet. A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side, a little bit of Rita's all I need, a little bit of Tina's what I see, a little bit of Sandra in the sun, a little bit of Mary all night long, a little bit of Jessica, here I am, a little bit of you makes me your man. Mambo number 5. Jump up and down and move it all around. Shake your hand to the sound, put your hands on the ground. Take one step left and one step right. One to the front and one to the side. Clap your hands once and clap your hands twice. And if it looks like this, then you're doing it. A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side, a little bit of Rita's all I need, a little bit of Tina's what I see, a little bit of Sandra in the sun, a little bit of Mary all night long, a little bit of Jessica, here I am, a little bit of you makes me your man. Mambo number 5. A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side, a little bit of Rita's all I need, a little bit of Tina's what I see, a little bit of Sandra in the sun, a little bit of Mary all night long, a little bit of Jessica, here I am, a little bit of you makes me your man. I do all to fall in love with a girl like you. You can't run, you can't hide. You and me gonna touch the sky. Mambo number 5.
That's one hit wonder of Lou Bega on Johnny Sexton's World. We heard the Cuomo Brothers with Tony Shifton. You people don't know Tony Shifton by now. Some of you do, some of you don't. Tony, we will have a hour-long podcast, Tony Shifton Rock and Roll Show. We'll do about one of those a week. Tony's a little obnoxious, old, and crotchety, but he's going to have his own podcast because I have to give it to him. Anyway, let's get back to some of the toll numbers in Iran. Now, we had talked about the 1,000 prisoners, the ISIS prisoners, the criminals that have been released from the Afghan prisons. But what about the military equipment that we're leaving behind? You know, it's not just the lives that are lost. It's not just the money that is spent. It is the fact that we have left, oh my God, drones, Black Hawk jets, Humvees, assault equipment. We have left this all in the hands of the Taliban. With our technology, they are flying our Black Hawk jets. Now, if you don't think